Question number 2, question 1. Ritu can row the downstream 20 kilometers in 2 hours and upstream 4 kilometers in 2 hours. Find the speed of rowing in still water and the speed of the current. Now we are going to assume, let Ritu's speed of rowing in still water be x kilometers per hour and speed of current by y kilometers per hour. The speed of boat down the stream, now it is x kilometer. The speed of rowing we have taken as x, and down the stream means it is going along the flow of water, so we are going to add y. Same way, speed of boat in the upstream, that is going in the opposite direction of the flow, so y will be subtracted, so x minus y. As you know, time is equal to distance upon speed. In first case, the condition, the boat goes 20 km down the stream in 2 hours. So time is equal to 20 kilometers, and speed is equal to x plus y. So taking x plus y on the left hand side, it becomes 2 into x plus y is equal to 20. 2x plus 2y is equal to 20. Or directly you can take 2 in division. So it will be x plus y is equal to 10. For second condition, the boat goes 4 km up the stream in 2 hours. So time is 2 hours. Now distance is 4 kilometers, and the speed is x minus y because it is going opposite the flow of the stream. So same way, xy goes on to the left hand side, that becomes 2 into x minus y. Here I have multiplied 2 into x and 2 into y. Instead of that, directly also you can take 2 on the left hand side. So it becomes 2. So x minus y is equal to 2. Now adding equation 1 and 2. X plus y is equal to 10 and x minus y is equal to 2. So these get cancelled. Y get cancelled. So it is 2x plus 8. X is equal to 8 upon 2. So x is equal to 4. Now substituting x is equal to 4 in equation 1. That is x plus y is equal to 10. X is equal to 4. So 4 plus y is equal to 10. So y is equal to 10 minus 4. So y is equal to 6. Therefore, Ritu's speed of rowing in still water is 6 km per hour and speed of current is 4 km per hour. Well, now this sum, be careful. 2 women and 5 men can together finish a work of embroidery working 4 hours, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by 1 woman alone can finish the work, and also the time taken by 1 man alone to finish the work. So dear friends, here we are going to take, let 1 woman alone can do the work is equal to x days, and 1 man alone can do the work is equal to y days. Work done by 1 woman in 1 day is equal to 1 upon x part, and work done by 1 man in 1 day is equal to 1 upon y part. So work done by 2 women and 5 men together in 1 day. For woman it was 1 day, it was 1 upon x. So 2 days it is 2 upon x, and 5 days it is 5 upon y part. So in 1 day 2 women and 5 men together can do 1 upon 4 part of the work. So our equation will be 2 upon x plus 5 upon y is equal to 1 upon 4. That is our equation 1. Now same way 3 women, so it will become 3 upon x, and 6 men can do the work. It is I think 5 men. 6 men can do the work in 3 days. So it is 3 upon x plus 5 upon y is equal to 1 upon 3. That is our equation 2. Well, so now taking 1 upon x is equal to a and 1 upon y is equal to b, we are going to get the equation 2a plus 5b is equal to 1 upon 4 and 2a plus 5b is equal to 1 upon 3. Well, now multiplying equation 3 by 6 and equation 4 by 5, that is 12a plus 30b is equal to 6 upon 4. Multiplying equation 3 by 6, this is our equation number and equation 6 by 4, we are going to get two equations, that is 12a plus 30b upon is equal to 6 upon 4, equation number 5, and 15a plus 30b is equal to 5 upon 3, that is equation number 6. Subtracting equation 5 from equation 6. So equation 5 was 15a plus 30, equation 6 is 15a plus 30b minus 12a plus 30b is equal to 5 upon 3 minus 6 upon 4. So 15a minus 12a is 3a plus 30b minus 30b get cancelled. So a is equal to 2 upon 12. A is equal to 2 6 are 12. So it is multiplied by 3 comes over here. So it becomes 2 upon 12 into 3. 2 6 are 12. 6 3 are 18. A is equal to 1 upon 18. Substituting a is equal to 1 upon 18 in equation 3. 2a plus 5b is equal to 1 upon 4. Now we have got the value of a is equal to 1 upon 18. So 2 into 1 upon 18 plus 5b is equal to 4. 2 9s are 18, means 1 upon 9 plus 5b is equal to 1 upon 4. Now subtracting, taking this 1 upon 9 on the right hand side, it becomes 1 upon 4 minus 1 upon 9. By taking LCM, I am going to get 5 upon 36. So 5b, I am taking this 5 as division, 5 get cancelled. So b is equal to 1 upon 36. Now dear friends, we have assumed a is equal to 1 upon x. So 1 upon x is equal to 18. So x is equal to 18. And b is equal to 1 upon y is equal to 1 upon 36. So y is equal to 36. That means one woman alone can finish the work in 18 days and one man alone can finish the work in 36 days. Rohit travels 300 kilometers to her home, partly by train and partly by bus. So we have assumed, let us go through the question. She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 kilometers by train and the remaining by bus. If she travels 100 kilometers by train and remaining by bus, she takes 10 minutes longer time than the speed of the train and the bus separately. So let the speed of the train is equal to x kilometers per hour and the speed of bus is equal to y kilometers per hour. Now Rohit travels 60 kilometers by train and remaining by bus. So remaining distance travelled by bus is, total distance was 300 minus 60 is equal to 240. So time taken for journey by train is equal to 60 upon x hours and time taken by journey by bus is 240 upon y hours. So total time taken is 60 upon x plus 240 upon y. In first condition it was the time taken was 4 hours total time. So it is 60 upon x plus 240 upon y is equal to 4. That is our equation 1. In second condition, distance travelled by 10 is 100 kilometers. So distance travelled by bus will be 300 minus 100, that is 200 kilometers. So distance travelled by bus is 200 kilometers. So time taken in the second case is 1 upon 6. So time taken by bus is 100 upon x plus 200 upon y is equal to 1 upon 6. So 100 upon x plus 200 upon y is equal to 25 upon 6. That is our equation number 2. So I have written equation 1 and 2 again over here. Now I am going to assume 1 upon a x is equal to a and 1 upon y is equal to b. So as for first equation 60 upon x, so it is 60a, 240 upon y, so it is 240y is equal to 4. And second equation it is 100 upon x, so it is 100a, 200 upon y is equal to 200y. Total time taken was 25 upon 6, so 25 upon 6. Now I am taking this 6 in second equation on the left hand side. So I am going to multiply 100 and 200 by 6. So it becomes 600a plus 1200y is equal to 25. That is my equation number 4. Now multiplying equation 3 by 5. and subtracting equation 3 from equation 4. So multiplying equation 1 by 5. So 65 is 300A. Five into 240 is equal to, it is 1200. Y is equal to multiplying 4 by 5, so 20. Subtracting equation 600A plus 1200Y is equal to 25. Making the signs opposite, these get cancelled. So 300 minus 600, that is minus 300A, is equal to minus 5. Minus minus get cancelled. So A is equal to 5 upon 300, which is equal to 1 upon 60. Now substituting A is equal to 1 upon 60 in equation 3. So 60A plus 240Y is equal to 4. Okay, sorry, this is B, not Y. This is B, okay. B. So 60 into 1 upon 60 plus 240B is equal to 4. So 60 cancel. 1 plus 240B is equal to 4 minus 1. That is 240B is equal to 3. Y is equal to, that is B is equal to 3 upon 240. So B is equal to 1 upon 80. Now we have taken A is equal to 1 upon X is equal to 1 upon 60. So X is equal to 60 and B is equal to 1 upon Y is equal to 1 upon 80. So B is equal to 80. So the speed of train, we have taken it as X. So it is 60 kilometers per hour, and speed of bus we have taken as Y. So it is 80 kilometers per hour. Thank you.